essays for them this year. And Collins is their leading scorer and rebounder at 19 and 9.
And this is he bringing the ball over the timeline for the home white wearing San Antonio Spurs, coming off a home defeat. Bryn Forbes delivers.
Oh, that was a nice pick and roll there by LaMarcus Aldridge to free up Forbes, because you got to pick up the roller, which was LaMarcus Aldridge, so a nicely executed play.
Here's Trae Young moving in and floating one home to start his night. Milwaukee win to go with 16 assists, one shy of his season best. 2-2 as DeRozan, the master of the mid-range. DeMar DeRozan.
And the Hawks, as Sean said, they can score. Here's Carter, goes down low against White and hits the bucket. The last 18 games.
You know, Texas, you're in Texas, you know, big things happen here in Texas, so you got to be willing to bring your A game.
Alex Len on the dish. White.
Oh, that's a
rolls it around the rim and good. Derek White,
shot.
His first two of the game. Rudy fakes and lays it in with the left hand. Nice drive. Told Pop you were eligible for load management after that big night.
Oh, I was, for sure.
A floater by Trae Young. That's his second field goal. And that ties the game.
Like a mamba out there. Stuff to nice start, showing everything.
Aldridge over Vince Carter. Spurs by a pair, 21-19 as LaMarcus.
Signed for the rest of the season today. And out of the corner, Patty Mills drills a three. Isaac Humphries played a couple of years at Kentucky. Was at Erie this season. A lob to Davis. And Deonta. And the immortal Henry James got the start for the Hawks. Patty Mills. Another three.
Well, Patty Mills was too open on that possession.
Comes to Bazemore. Inside the final minute of the first quarter, and Bazemore for two.
Good crossover there by Bazemore. Good as Patty trying to sneak over the top of that screen.
Humphries gets a hand up. Rudy Gay misses. Rebound to Pirtle. Open in the corner, Patty Mills. A 4-3, you bet. He is dialed in early, folks. That's 4 threes for
highest professional league. Also spent some time in Serbia before going to the G League this year. Spurs turn it over. Adams to Bazemore for two. Pop wants a timeout. Had that against the Spurs in Atlanta. They turn it over. Rudy Gay pushing the break. DeMar DeRozan. And one. 3% from three-point line. He's made 43.
Confidence is everything in this league. You can have a big night and you come back the next night.
Point guard, and coming into the season, you did not think that was your role. Bembry all the way to the rack with a right-hand hook off the glass.
Well, that's a heck of a Euro step there by Bembry. Side the game.
One of the reasons the Hawks are last as far as points allowed, averaging giving up points 118 plus a game.
Probably never happened.
Young on the attack. Kicks it out. And Bazemore drains the triple. Ken Bazemore having a huge night.
I thought for sure they were going to break through, especially the way they played early on in the season. Texas Tech handled them nicely.
Len comes right back to get the bucket, and lead swings back to Atlanta. Derek White, 6 on the shot clock, the scoop, and score!
Second type of layup he's had just like that in this ballgame. Again, Derek White's size causing some problems for Trae Young. Locked up there, had the pressure releasing Alex Len.
DeRozan gets credit for this basket. Spurs again by a nickel with 33 seconds to go. Young will step through in hesitation and gets it off the window. Makes it a 3-point game. Battling for the offensive rebound. The Spurs get it back. DeRozan with a scoop. LA with a left-hand tip.
Wow, take the lid off that thing. That's great penetration there from DeMar.
Miles Plumlee and Omari Spellman all missing from action this evening. Yet Young and the Hawks hanging right there. Yeah. Derek White off the mark, Herter the rebound. Transition three. This tells you the talent and the youth of this club that they are going to be a force, and it's going to be pretty soon. Here is DeRozan with a floater. To back out to DeMar DeRozan. Forbes in the paint over Len and count that one. Oh, big fella came out. Young to Herter, 9 on the shot clock. Carter against Forbes. Will step back from Vince.
Old man game right there. A lot of years in the league. Just knows how to score. You're not going to double team me in the low block. I have a little guy. I'm going to figure out a way to use my size. That's exactly what he did.
And one for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, nice to see DeMar get that.
As Young brings it back for the Atlanta Hawks. Justin Anderson. An and one over LaMarcus Aldridge and Drew. Derek White with it out front for the Spurs with 5:40 to go here in the third. Brings it out to Forbes. Off to DeRozan from 18. Swish. Spurs. Got to line up here. Adams with the shot clock winding down. Carter with the tip.
Do a better job when you got numbers just spacing the floor. That should have been a shot.
Aldridge puts it over the rookie Humphries, and the Spurs again by 8, 80-72. Tied at 80. Mills got this one as Patty ran out in the first half. Knocks down his first 3 of the second.
The ball over, you get a shot, you end up making it.
Len going up, rams it in, tumbles to the floor. Rudy Gay, count it.
On Milwaukee and Philadelphia, you better believe they want to add the Spurs.
And Len with Atlanta came back with an 8-0 run. And now they have their largest lead and get it on another Spurs turnover. Bazemore hits the jumper. 23-6 run. Good news, we still got 10:50 to go. And Bryn Forbes starts the comeback, knocking down the 3 ball.
Sure, he anticipated that shot.
Now it's still 4th in the league in percentage at 44 from 3. Bazemore having a huge night. Another triple for Ken Bazemore. 4 of 12, 0 for 4 from 3. He's hit all 5 of his free throws. Marco Bellinelli. There you go. Leon the professional. DeRozan making money at the line. 15 of 16. That's a season best free throw effort from him. But Deontay Davis gets the tip in, and the Hawks go up 4 now. Wide open is Humphries. Oh, no, he's not. LA and White converge. DeRozan in the paint. White for 3. Oh, mama! Spurs got their hands full with Atlanta Hawks tonight. White in the paint, and San Antonio takes the lead. 103-102. 4.5 to go. DeMar kicks it out to White. And he scores again! Derek White, a great ball fake that set that drive up.
Moves it around the defense, great use of the glass.
Young gets by DeRozan. Inside, sets up Devontae Davis. He was going to be like with our guys.
That's exactly right.
Bellinelli, 4 on the shot clock. Oh, Mamma Mia! That is a spicy meatball! Marco Bellinelli.
For a little bit more magic for Marco.
Young in the paint with the floater.
I'm surprised he didn't take that shot. His last 2 shot decisions, long 3 balls. We could have done a little bit more with it.
He's got 15 and 6 assists. DeRozan up and in.
I caught Bazemore sleeping.
As he has gone 0 for 6. White in the paint with the left hand. And Derek White, who took over the game in Atlanta. Aldridge to Marco. Off to Forbes. Deep 3 for Bryn. Hell from East Lansing. Sparty says hello. Love the attitude.
You love to see that for sure. Not afraid to take the big shot.
Derek White, 6 on the shot clock. A step back jumper. Of course it's good. Swisheroo, baby. Forbes and the Spurs take care of business coming from behind. They'll put a couple seconds here. The shot clock violating. And the Spurs are going to win this one 117 to 111.